Today we are going to be discussing OTE. OTE means optimal trade entry. So optimal trade entry means that you are trying to enter the market at a discount or premium price. So in ICT concepts, whenever you are entering a trade below or above the 50% equilibrium region, you are entering at a discount level or a premium level. So let us use AUDJPY to analyze or demonstrate the use of optimal trade entry. I've already done something on this. So in optimal trade entry concept, you want to enter where the institutions are also entering. You want to enter at a discount area. So for instance, the AUDJPY, Australian dollar, Japanese yen have been in the uptrend, but there is a shift in that uptrend in the sense that there was a breaking structure. So this is breaking structure. This is area of supply that broke area of demand. So there is a change in the direction of the movement. So that change was accompanied by this impulsive move from this area to this area. So this is the impulse leg or impulse movement. Now, for institutional traders, they are not going to start selling because of this impulse. They will wait for price to retrace. Now, for us to buy as ICT traders or smart money concept traders, we need to wait for price to retrace. We apply the fib from the point of origin of impulse to the end of the impulse. Now this is the fib and this is the retracement. So anything above this 50% is you are getting the price at discount level. So in addition to the OTE level, which is usually between 61.8 and 70 and 79, but for most ICT, the OTE level is categorized. We have there is a way they used to put it. Some say this one is the bazooka, this one is bazooka AK-47. It depends on you. So but the best price you get is mostly between 61.8 to 79. Now you can see that there is area of confluence in this. You can see that there is fair value gap. There is fair value gap in this area, so which makes this area very important. So you have a fair value gap. In addition, there may be a round number in this area. So if you have confluences in addition to price mean at the OTE, it will give you a high probability trade. So if you are selling at this area, your next profit target will now be at this point of origin, where you scale some, you take some profit. Then the next profit target will now be at target 1 and target 2, which is equally extensions of the impulse of the retracement. You can see the values here. The values of the target are 0.2 minus 0.27 and minus 62. That's the value of the target. So your target 1 could be at the symmetrical area. Your target 1 can be at the point of origin. Your target 2 will now be at this point, and your target 3 will now be at this point. So this is how you use OTE for trading. Then let me also look at pounds USD. So let me look for an example here. So this one, there was a breaking structure. I have to do a high time frame analysis. Okay, let me just, I think there was a trade I took in this. Okay, let's look at this. There is a breaking structure. No, this one is not a good example. No, it's no good example. Let me look for example here. Okay, let's look at this. In this case, there is a breaking structure. It was in all time frames. You see, this is a breaking structure. This is the impulsive move. Now, let us apply our Fib retracement tool. So you usually start from the point of origin up to the point of end of the impulse. Now you see the whole thing return back to the OTE level. Now we have W. We have our W, which is equally a confluence in addition to the OTE. Now the W is forming at the OTE, which is now telling us that this is a high probability trade. So we are expecting price to take some profit at the 0.0 level. That is where you scale profit. Then you take some, your target 2 should be here and your target 3 should now be here. So that is OTE for you in simple explanation.